So in this video, we're going to talk about having events occur based off the controller button presses and stuff. So you obviously have this, another type of event, sorry, also here. And yeah, based on the buttons that you select, it'll do whatever. So this is one manual way of doing it. Alternatively, if you noticed earlier, you can also just press the button directly on this image thing. And yeah, we have this right side and left side. It's kind of goofy that have that, but yeah, so you can have your left side maybe controlled by triggers rather than knobs if you want, or rather than the joysticks. And then you can have these buttons also work. And again, all it is pressing the button on this shown controller virtually. Or you can have it manually like this. So you could have like left trigger 1, have this occur, spin the left side forward. So yeah, there's two ways of doing it, manually and with the controller itself. And the other thing is, if you want to have something based or something happen directly to those other devices, usually it'll pop up on this type of extra category. And as you see, for an LED, it has its own block. Lets you select the LED that you're talking about. I only have one, so and you just select on or off because those are the only two options you have for an LED. And there's also the 3-wire. So there we go. You can set your piston to be, we only have one piston, low or high, which essentially means open or close. Low is close, high is open. And again, you can have it based off some button press. So if you noticed here earlier when I tried to press a button, I don't think it let me select, yeah, it doesn't let you select the pneumatic event to occur, like having the piston open or close based off of it. But here what we can do is we can set it up. So you'll need to do that for sure if you have a pneumatic, because you can't do it with this controller instead. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, any other device that you have, input or output, will show up in a category over here. There's sensing that might go in like a while loop or different loops that are in control structures. I'll show you that later. And other sensing. But if you look, for example, at an optical sensor that I added, let's see. There we go. So optical sensors, on the other hand, have much more options than something like the piston or the pneumatics. Here you have, it can show a color, it can have a light, sorry, it can show a light and turn on and off the light. It can change the brightness of the light. It can have an event based off of if something is detected on the optical sensor, or a color is detected, or brightness is detected. So yeah, there's other sensing or outputs that you can have based off the device. And again, each device will get its own new category when you select it as an option. So right now, I see the optical sensor option, but if I got rid of the optical sensor, it's gone. So yeah, but yeah, it's not too complicated. So yeah.